Useful Google search operators and how they help for your SEO, which is search engine optimization. This is episode number 370 of the My Online Toolbox weekly quick tips and reminders in all facets of online marketing to help you grow your business with more quality leads. Last week, we were talking about the many marketing metrics that are both tangible and confusing. You got to check it out because we were using live examples, and you just got to check it out to be able to appreciate where you should spend your efforts when analyzing certain things pertaining to your marketing. But this week, we're moving right into useful Google search operators. And what we mean by that, we're going to show real examples, but we first want to just explain that search operators are special commands and characters that help filter search results. And you could use them strategically. We do all the time. And there's so many that it's easier just to show a few quick examples so people could appreciate what goes into the strategy side of making website updates. And so, as a quick example, we have a company that we just started featuring. They have been working with us. They started getting educated over a year ago. They redid their planning, they redid their content organization, and then they released a new website. And it does take some time for it to be indexed. And if you do it correctly, it will be indexed well. And you many times don't know whether things were done well or not until many months to sometimes many years later. So in this particular case, when we're searching, the name of this particular example is Hunter Companies AZ, huntercompaniesaz.com. And when we put in just a few simple characters, the word is called site colon, huntercompaniesaz.com, immediately comes up a listing, and this is just abbreviated to make a point, but immediately Google sees that the most important is obviously the homepage, and then the second is the for it in its perception is the portfolio. Then comes its understanding that they are a commercial general contractor, and then comes that they are a residential general contractor. And this is a perfect, simple example where at the highest level, before anybody starts learning more of the details of this company, Google is seeing that they'll bring you, of course, to the homepage. Would you like to check out their portfolio, or would you like to check out the specifics of their commercial side of the business, independent of residential and vice versa? But then what we did was we changed this because many times we are researching the different ways people are looking at a particular company. So in this case, another company who started learning over a year ago and is doing really well with their marketing is a company called southernheritageco.com. And then if we put in the prefix of related colon in front of the website address, immediately we're able to see Google indexing, of course, the website, but then it sees that the company could be found in Zoom Info and also LinkedIn and many others. And this is a great way to quickly see all of the different ways somebody is pointing to the use of the Southern Heritage Co. website. But now let's even be more strategic. And in this particular case, there's a company that we've featured many times called Castile Construction Inc. And when we are researching the keywords, in this particular case, permutations of kitchen remodel and kitchen design, immediately Google is coming up with these references where immediately would you like to learn about kitchens in their project gallery? Would you like to learn it in their services page dedicated specifically to either kitchen remodel or kitchen design? And at the bottom, another thing, and this is really interesting to pick up on, is that the fourth most important aspect that Google sees at the moment is a particular project that is created or was created, excuse me, in March of 2024, more than a year ago. And my point is, this is a great example to realize that when you're doing things today and you strategize correctly, it can make a real dramatic impact in your results for many quarters and, more importantly, many years out. And this is why we're adamant towards taking a very quality approach to your brand and not just treating it passively on how fast you could do things, but how strategic and smart you could do things, at least if you want to have a lasting impact for many years out and keep your costs low when trying to protect your turf when it comes to specific strategic keywords. This is my online toolbox reminding you that marketing is an essential skill. It's not just a passive topic. If somebody's new to your environment of marketing, please get them to take the My Online Toolbox basic and advanced classes so they could stay as strategic as possible over many years to come. As another reminder, My Online Toolbox has these weekly quick tips now hitting 370 on both Facebook, on YouTube, and Instagram is where we have the most strategic representation of featured projects month after month, over 200 examples and counting. This is my online toolbox reminding you to start planning yesterday for next year's marketing and profits. Have a healthy week, and we will see you next week.